something I wanted to point this out today. I see constantly May side-by-sides. The most recent one that I saw was this, which is fine. It's fractal. So yeah, you're going to be able to see the basic fractal landmarks, right? We know these as, where is it? Basic fractal landmarks. The anatomy of a jet test. A, B, C is your peak, lower high, middle, last high, V, higher low, fractal break. So it's just, that's the cycle that we look at. So when you look at this, do you have most of those landmarks checked off? Yeah, it's fractal. Do you want to see some other examples? So you also have, this is a cool one. This is our ITMF compared to May. Same landmarks, C top, wedge, wedge, S curve, V, right? Same landmarks. Here's another fun example. This was at the change of trend on the equation date. This one here. On a 1 minute time frame. So this is at the end of the day on the 21st. On the 20th, I think it was. So at that change of trend, you get a final iteration. Because what is May? May is the final iteration before trend change. So even May to this 1 minute, it's fractal. Do you have the same landmarks? Yeah, you have a C top, a wedge, wedge, an S curve, and a V. Or basic fractal landmarks. You have a C top, lower high, middle, last high, V. So that's another example to May. Here's another cool one. This is to the macro. It's fractal. It's fractal, yes. May looks like this. May looks like that. Yeah. Now, I've said this a bunch of times, and I'm just going to reiterate it. The most important part when you're tracking pattern, if you're just playing landmarks, you can use any iteration. As long as you have the basic landmarks understanding, then yeah, you can play like, a jet test in the middle of this or that. But if you want to actually play for like a macro landmark, which is what everybody's looking for, right? When you're doing these side-by-sides to May, what are you trying to show? You're showing that like MOAS is next. When using May doesn't give you that macro projection. It's not going to be the correct forecast. It's not going to give you the future landmarks that you're expecting. You have to go to a macro position. The macro position is 2020 to 2021. This is your macro position. This is how you're identifying what comes next. In this example, you still have to find a low V. So to be 100% correct on this, you still need a low V. May's not going to show you that. A micro on, a 1 minute chart in November 20th, that's not going to show you that. It is showing you the basic landmarks. So I wanted to cover that in this live. I wanted to show, to the people that are still doing May side-by-sides. Does it look like May? Yeah, because it's fractal. Is it proper macro tracking? No. So keep that in mind when you're seeing some of these side-by-sides. I know for some people that aren't super caught up on like pattern tracking and map work and fractal work, it's probably going to go right over your head. But to the people who at least have a basic understanding, that should make sense why I don't use May. Can you use May for side-by-sides? Yes. Can you use it for it looks like this? Yes. I just showed you a bunch of examples. It looks like this. Why? Because it is basic fractal landmarks. You can also look at other tickers and you'll see the same style of landmarks. So it's a lot of it looks like this, it looks like that. While we have